Welcome to the Real Talk with Maria show. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Just click the link below this video and subscribe. If you are not part of our subscribers and you are watching this video, the Lord is watching you. But what are you waiting for? Kindly like and subscribe on this YouTube channel. All right, and then share with others. So hi everybody, I welcome you once again to the Real Talk with Maria, and I'm super excited to welcome you to the February edition of this podcast show. And as we all know, it's a love season, and so we are going to be talking about relationship, lovely episodes that you don't want to miss out from. And today I'm going to be talking about, this is for my brothers, and I mean the guys, right? So sisters, well, you're also welcome, but then actually you can find this helpful too. So in case you have a brother as a sister, you can share this video with them. So I'm talking about brother zone today. So the first thing is, why do guys get brother zoned, right? And I think there is some that was sung maybe when I was quite young. She called me brother, I call her sister too, and this thing is not actually funny, especially for guys that have had this experience before. Imagine you're dating a lady for you think you are dating a lady now. You think, right? You think that you're in a relationship, and then after 4 years, lady's like, I thought you were like a brother to me. Or she sends an IV to you and like, I thought we were dating, and she's like, ow, yeah, just like a brother to me. And you're like, Jesus Christ. Especially if she now sends that IV to you on Valentine's Day. You know how it's going to be now. It's going to be very, very quite painful. But anyways, I'll be sharing reasons why guys get brother zone in this video. Number one is assumption. Yes, as a guy, never assume that ladies understand that you getting them gifts, giving them money, taking them for shopping means that they like you. Trust me, my gender, we ladies are so complicated. You cannot think for a lady that a lady would think that we're in a relationship now. Yeah, I know that they often say that girls, ladies, if a guy doesn't tell you that he likes you, don't think that you're in a relationship. And that's one thing that we ladies have found very interesting to us, that if a guy doesn't tell us directly that he likes us, we think that they are not serious. So never assume that a lady likes you because you are getting her things. Never assume that. Trust me, you will not realize that at the end of it all, she's calling you her brother, because that's how she sees you. Because some ladies have brothers at home that get them things, and say like, so what's so special in what you are doing? Nothing special in what he's doing. So don't say anything special in it. And number two is lack of communication. What do I mean? You don't communicate like your feelings. You don't tell the lady your feelings. Let me give this scenario. You guys went on maybe like an event, or you were in church, and then people were asking that, who is that guy? And it's really our family members. Let me give you a clue. Especially if it's our family members asking that, who is that guy? If she says, he's like a brother to me, hey, just know that your chances of being in a relationship with that lady is very, very slim. So what should you do? When you get home after that event, you can just call her or sit her down and say, hey girl, do you really see me as your brother, or do you see me as someone you like? You just told your family members that I am just like a brother to you. And if he says, no, I see you like a brother, know that you don't have a chance of starting that relationship. So make sure you at every point communicating your intention to the ladies. Never assume. Like I said first, make sure you communicate your intention. I like you, I really want to date you. Like I said, communicate. And number three also is boundaries, right? Let me state this thing. We often as ladies are always careful around guys that they flock around with so many ladies. Imagine you as a brother in church, you're the one that is in Sunday school, in canceling. You're the one after every service, you're the one that every lady will stay around with, and they'll be you'll be canceling them, smiling with them, gisting with them, and everything. And lady is like, doesn't get even set boundaries. And she's on a call with you, and you're like, babe, can I call you later? I think I'm on a counseling session with Sister Binkwe. And she's like, really? So sometimes you get brother zone because the lady doesn't trust you. She feels like you don't set boundaries, and she's often scared that I don't think I'm the only one dating this guy. So you must set boundaries as a guy. That is why you will get brother zoned. If you don't set boundaries as a guy, you will end up being brother zoned. Because ladies are often scared of their man being around ladies. They feel insecure, right? They feel insecure. So that is why guys get brother zoned. Another reason is attraction. Yes, the lady may not find you attractive. And that's the point. As a guy, you're often wearing shirts and slippers, and you want the lady to go for you. She can't go for you. Why? Because she cannot introduce you in front of her friend. Imagine you are wearing, she says, hey, can you come over? My friends are here. And then you show up and you dress shabbily, and the friends are like, is that the guy you want to date? Obviously, she will say no. She'll be like, I don't know him. We are just friends. He's just one of my friends. And that's why you get brother zone. There's one thing I want you to know is that the way you dress is the way you're going to be addressed, right? If you dress cool, trust me, lady will be so proud to call you a man. But if you are dressing shabbily, right, she cannot even think of it. And another thing also about attraction is you don't wear perfume. You smell anyhow. That's the truth. You can't expect a lady to call you a man and then you are smelling so irritating, right? You know that you sweat alone. Use perfume, use deodorant, there is perfume oil. Do you get? So you have to, as a guy, you have to make sure that you smell nice, you look good, right? Everybody likes good thing. That's one thing about ladies. They like good thing. So the reason why you will get brother zone is because you are not their type. You know their spec. So that's why it's also important in also communication. You have to tell her, you have to ask her, what is your spec? What kind of guy do you like? What kind of guy do you want? How do you want your guys to dress? How do you want them to look? And listen, you're not looking good because of the lady. You're looking good because you want to also look like a responsible person. You want to look like someone that is like worth dying for, worth loving with. You get? So you have to dress well, right? Attraction is what makes girls not fall for guys. Imagine the way you dress, the way you talk. Yes, some guys talk too much and ladies don't find it attractive. You talk a lot, so ladies don't find it attractive that this guy talks a lot. I don't think he's my spec. So in communication, that I mentioned in number 2, you have to also ask, what is your spec? What kind of guy do you want? How do you want your guy to look? How do you want him to? Because basically, when a girl feel like you're not a spec, she can't date you. She will basically brother zone you. Another thing I want to talk about is obsession. Trust me, some guys are so obsessed. And the way you can know a guy is obsessed is that as you turn to this place, you found the guy. As you move to the other place, you found the guy. I can remember one of my friends, she was complaining to us and saying that there's this guy that is always calling her. He's always calling her 24/7, asking where is she, where did she go to, what did she do today, and then going as far as going to her male friends and then telling the male friends that he doesn't want to see them around the lady, that she's in a relationship, and yet he hasn't communicated his intention with the lady. Imagine. And then the lady said whenever she steps out, she will see the guy, and even us as her friends, we often see the guy almost around our space, around our hostels, and we're like, what's this guy doing there? It got as far as our neighbors were like, please, we want to just ask that, does this guy not have a old house he's staying? He's always around her 24/7, always wanting to be close to her, always monitoring her space. Where is she? Where did she go to? And then the lady had to feel this. She was just so angry and she felt not comfortable. And she was like, I don't think I can marry this kind of person. right? And it's so disgusting for as a guy to always be around the lady that you want to date. It means that you don't believe the lady. It means that you don't trust the lady. It means that you don't know the kind of person you want to date. And then it feels disgusting, especially for ladies, that why is this girl all over around me? You will call her 7 a.m. in the morning, you call her 12 p.m. in the afternoon, you call her 8 p.m. in the night, you're asking her that what she doing at that ungodly hour, why did she go for a party? You keep on questioning her, questioning her that where did she go, what did she do, what did she do? So when you are so obsessed, you are not a good intention for a lady. That's what will lead me to the next point, is unresolved trauma, right? For so many guys, you haven't healed from the trauma of your last relationship. What do I mean? Maybe a lady broke your heart and then you are so quick to jump into another one. What you don't know is that you are rubbing off your healing on another person. You are rubbing off the odds on another person. You are draining the it's like if you are draining all your energy, all that anger you are pouring on the lady that you're about to date. And then this girl that you want her to date you, she will eventually brother zone you because she feels like, why is this guy behaving like this? And she cannot understand your own pain. She cannot understand where you are coming from. She cannot understand what you are going through. Maybe the lady that you gave your everything to eventually dumped you or left you for another lady. And then you now found this one that you like so much and you want to be careful in keeping her. And that way you become obsessed. So sometimes obsession comes from unresolved trauma or lack of healing. You haven't healed yet you want to go into another relationship. Trust me, you wonder why the lady doesn't feel comfortable around you. It's because you haven't healed yet. For so many guys, they just find themselves like wanting to sleep with this lady 24/7. They just feel themselves ungodly touch and everything, and she cannot understand the fact that you have been a victim of rape before and you haven't healed from it. So as a guy, make sure that you do not enter another relationship with an hurting heart, right? You must be healed first. First get healing, and also unresolved trauma may be that maybe you grew up in a dysfunctional home, right? And then you saw your dad beating your mom, and then you are in this relationship with this lady. You don't know when you start shouting. You don't know when you can slap her. You don't know when you can eat her. And then you think the lady is going to go further with that relationship. No, she cannot go further. She will eventually brother zone you, or even just disregard you as anybody she can be with, because you haven't healed yet. So as a guy, if you know that you were brought up from a dysfunctional home, you have been traumatized before, you've gone through a lot, make sure you heal first. Don't just jump into a relationship and then you feel like the lady will understand. Because one thing about guys is that guys don't know how to talk about their pains. Trust me, guys don't know how to talk about their pains. They feel like they can handle it by themselves, right? They feel like they can handle it by themselves. So eventually, they don't know that it's going to cause them a lot of damage. So that is why guys often get brother zone. Make sure you get your healing first. Be whole before bringing another person into your life. Make sure there is a clean space and a clean heart for the person to be able to come in, and so that you can have a better relationship. Another thing is lack of knowledge. Yes, so many guys, you don't know what it takes to start a relationship, and yet you will not ask. Imagine as a guy, you feel like you want to go and ask a girl out, and then you are using 4 hours to speak in tongues or 5 hours to speak in tongues, and then you want lady to say yes after your proposal. It cannot work that way. So you have to have a mentor or someone that you are accountable to, or you watch YouTube videos, or you learn, read books on relationship, right? So lack of knowledge is often what causes some guys to be brother zoned, because you lack knowledge about this thing. And one thing I know is that knowledge makes you understand what you're about to go into. Knowledge brings light and insights to the things you want to do. You know that you are scared on how to propose to a lady. There are different videos on that, how to propose, how to start talking stage. Not that you assume that you know how best to propose to a lady. So you need to seek for knowledge. You need to seek for counsel. Don't ever, there's an ego that guy has that they know everything. You don't need anybody to tell them what to do. I know nobody go tell me what I go do. I know what to do. And then it will land you in trouble because you don't understand the gender female. You don't understand him at all. So you cannot just go into a relationship feeling like you understand the lady or you understand how to start a relationship and you end up being disgraced. So make sure you seek knowledge and seek counsel. And lastly, what I want to talk about, very important, why guys get brothers zone, is that you don't ask God if she's truly the one. That's why you get confused. You will ask Sister Binkwe out. You will ask Sister Tola out. You ask different ladies out. Then you are expecting to get an answer. Now imagine these sisters come together and go for retreat. And then they are like, I want us to pray that if God is truly Brother Akineko that is the one. And then 4 ladies mention your name. Imagine in one single sister hangout. You don't say you're already in soup. Because when they will look at you in church after that service, after that day, you will feel really sad and pathetic over your life. So make sure you ask God first. Because if you don't ask God, you will get confused. And God is not an author of confusion. He's not an author of confusion. So if you ask God before you do anything, say, trust in the Lord. And lean not on your own understanding in all your ways. We often think that our ways is not relationship. Part of our ways are not relationship own. So that's why you always end up picking who you're going to pick. You go for Sister Shade, go for Sister Binkwe, go for Sister Tola, go for different ladies because you did not ask God. You did not ask God that is Sister Binkwe truly the one. And when you don't receive answer from Sister Binkwe, you go to Sister Akineko, and Sister Binkwe is like, that brother, he doesn't know what he's doing. And they will eventually brothers owe you because they think that you don't know what you are doing. They think that this brother is not serious with his life. He plays a lot, he does it a lot. And so in all your ways, you must acknowledge God, especially in relationship. Make sure that you ask God before I enter this relationship, God, so that you will not get disgraced, right? And maybe Sister Binkwe is in a relationship to another person. Now let me add this to seek counsel. See, the thing is that if you go to your pastor and tell your pastor that, Pastor, I want to date Sister Binkwe, pastor will tell you that, Sister Brother Akineo, somebody has come to ask for Sister Binkwe and they're already in a relationship. But if you think you know it all, like you don't go to Sister Binkwe and say directly, she'll tell you that I don't think I'm in a relationship. So make sure you seek counsel from both God and your pastor. Ask God first, can I go? And then ask your pastor, sir, are you sure that she's not in a relationship? Can I go for her? Can I ask her out? So very, very important. So if you know that you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, make sure you do that. Hey, you are watching this video, you're not subscribing, is it good? So make sure you like, you comment, and subscribe. And if you find this video helpful, kindly drop a comment in the comment section. And you have any question that you want me to address, drop it in the comment section. I'm going to check it out. And make sure you share with your friends. And guys, make sure you share it with your other guys too, so that you can be able to enter a relationship this year in year 2025. See you in the next episode.